everybody, PsyDreamer cosplay here. I'm not even in cosplay, this is a gaming. Yeah. Hello everybody, PsyDreamer here. Today, as you can see, we are playing the I Love You Colonel Sanders dating simulator. I should have brought some KFC for this. Oh well. I don't think y'all would want to see me eat anyway. So this time I did a sound check before everything. So you can actually hear me speak. Wow, my voice is not being overpowered by the game. Anyway, let's get on to the game. So let's start a new game, of course. My name is Danny. Ah, chicken and biscuits. Every girl's dream. Yes, I still drink Capri Sun. The first thing I noticed is that chicken poster. Like, I want to know the story behind this poster. And is that supposed to be BTS over here? We're already off to a great start. I love it. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. And of course there's a chicken. Or you could wake up. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Should we smack that clock, or should we throw the clock back in and stay in there forever? Let's smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Should we take it seriously, or allow ourselves to daydream? No, let's take this seriously. Let's do it for Colonel Sanders. I'd better make sure to have prepared for the first day. You buzz through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, of course, strut out the door and head off to class. What a great way to start the morning. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Now I want a biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent there, we got it. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Danny. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the mannequin. How do you chip your tooth? Okay. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Why talk about school gossip when you can motivate her? Let's pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? I don't like that card. And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? What card is that? for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out your hands and onto the ground. How dare you? Hey! It's Ashley, you're our rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Danny's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. I'm sorry, that name. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking loose. Van? You ring? I swear he looks like something straight out of JoJo. Is he supposed to be a JoJo? He looks like a JoJo character. I'm sorry, like y'all see this too, right? He looks like a JoJo character. Okay, anyway. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. How does he do his hair like that? Imagine having to make that wig. That's gonna be a pain. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas by now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Should have gone further anyway. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What was that? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Are you okay? I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? You must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Danny. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. The scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of the school. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. I'm sorry. That's gonna make you cringe. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I hope I said that right. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Could this be? I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Our husband, though. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Danny sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. I like how we have no other options. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Are you sure it's not Colonel Sanders, though? Professor Doc steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges wait you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. I like how every single character is totally unique. I love it. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Who gave it away? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack? I mean, we are playing a chicken game, so obviously let's go with a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Danny, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Whew, that's a tough one. Should we sit by our best friend, or should we sit by Colonel Sanders senpai? That's a tough one. I mean, for one, we could support our best friend, but if we sit by senpai, we'll get closer to him. Do I have a coin to flip here? I do have a coin to flip. Y'all are Okay. Heads for Senpai, tails for Miriam. And where did the coin fall? Got a quarter this time. So, with that being said, let's do the coin flip again. And let's see, once again, heads for Senpai, tails for Miriam. And we're gonna sit next to Senpai. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Like, just look at the whole corona situation right now. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork, cumlet. I'm gonna say a spork. It's a spoon and a fork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? A pancake that looks like a soy face, camel meat, or anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. I'd say the first. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's best boy, obviously. That's right. Your total score is perfect, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. Hot diggity, Danny. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! That was quick. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Colonel Sanders is talking. Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said, shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Wow, a bucket. KFC? Man, now I want KFC. Damn it. I swear, this game's gonna make me hungry. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma surrounds you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. What a new concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing the secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psst. No, my dude. No. I'm just, drafting the last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. God. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. He waits to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, hell no. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth in it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Should we swim to our delight? Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart? Or focus your mind and meditate on this moment and identify every flavor? Let's meditate on this moment. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? He really did it! How bold, how adventurous. To use, you try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. How high are you? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I guess we have no choice but to approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I like how he has this little staff with a chicken on it. This game's great. I love it. It's just you and me here talking. No, it's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? I've got Moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow, you never have... Oh, I missed it. I didn't see what it said. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed that too! Ah! Oh, great. I'm sorry, y'all. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure it out is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Should we have him show us his strength? Wow him with a big idea? Or be modest but thoughtful? I'm gonna go with be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but perfect. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Danny. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Why do I have such a hard time with that word? Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, poor Miriam. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Danny, I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop. What noise is this? Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I'll go with Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella, we don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not even have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Robot noises. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You got the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? If there's... Steak seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. What is it, potato? Come on. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Or your grandmother's mashed potatoes. There you go. Obviously, your grandma's mashed potatoes. If KFC offers it, that's probably the correct choice. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. I could. I'm sorry, I don't like gravy. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect products is a passion of mine. Say that fast. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off of mine, man. Did someone call for me? Yeah, stick with Van Damme. What? Jeez, Van Damme. While I'm over here crushing Danny's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friend. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Damme. Are we working in a close game? Say we do it. Actually, no. It looked like Danny was threatening, so the opposite gave the mail. You know how it is when amateur trucks need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you things too about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Don't be rude, Bam Bam. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever that Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct equations worthy of elimination. After all, your fried chicken is quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself out at your station. Don't call me a thing. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a fire and a drumstick. It just makes sense. What is it, Potato? Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Miriam, your friend and bestie, or turn to Panzoid? Obviously Miriam. She's pretty knowledgeable. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses that and looks back. This girl's friend and need rate are second to none. She immediately comes in over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I'll destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van are just leaving. Maybe you in the ghost. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend. But damn you, my partner for today's activity. You look for sprinkles and hope something might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute qualities on his short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and you realize that in the tension of that moment, your hands have been quickly run out of powder. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Yes, Potato? Where'd you go? I'm pleased. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention is elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering a nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Fanny would be very proud. Ooh. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. You feel off something. Set it free. Pumpkin. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork of love. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and the gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Danny. We do not waste food in the room cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, please? Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepare a full meal. Gaze is my specialty. Bathed tentacle of octopus in a silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student brushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. They killed him! Everyone, step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of your tentacle being stripped up and Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for this moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Chalk has chosen the cold crowd, there as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite of obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, I'm not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Sure it's not too soon, it's only the first day. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Danny? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. What was that? We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, and that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey! No! You... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Is that why your hair is... Is that why your hair is shaped? Is that why your hair is shaped like a star? Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge game with him. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was let it clean down my garden and next to me another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? On purpose or not just but before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Quick with love? Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. You spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Last time, right? It was 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget me. Spork Monster is really feeling vulnerable. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from the earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Which defends me? This isn't happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. You take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. New attack. Spork Monster is using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the claw. I wonder who's going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chieftains. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Be ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student death blow destruction. Spork monsters completely vaporized, Colonel Sanders looks not alone. Continue to surprise me, man. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your cover is being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. What a game. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Okay guys, I think we will end this game there. That was something. I loved it though. So if you guys like the series, please let me know in the comments. If there's any games you want me to see me play, also let me know. Leave some suggestions in the comment section. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. I'm always open to suggestions, especially for visual novels. I really like them. This game is something. I love it. I really do. Maybe next time I'll even eat KFC while playing it. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. And I hope y'all had fun watching. Goodbye.